A super special shout out to all my amazing members and patrons for going above and beyond in supporting the channel. If you want to join them, consider becoming a patron. The link as well as the associated perks are in the description down below. Hey everyone, and welcome back to 7 Days to Die version 1. So this is hopefully the first of many base build videos. But guys, I have to show you this defense. I've been using it since Alpha 21 and I've even used it now in version 1 and it is so OP. We even used a version that was a little bit slightly tweaked, and I think a version similar to this in collabs with waywardeko, Spartan85, Guns, Nerds and Steel joined us for the one collab as well, and we were actually forced to run around outside facing the zombies just for a little bit of a challenge because it was so OP, the zombies were basically not getting to us. I'll actually post a link to that collaboration so you can see that massive build there. Yeah, and hopefully you guys enjoy this video. Like I said, this whole thing is made out of wood to prove how powerful it can be. But just be careful if you go into the desert or the snow where there's tougher mob spawning, because at the moment our game stage is about 19. I killed 200 zombies to make sure that our game stage is up there. But the moment you go into like a snow area, game stage is 55. So depending on the area, you have to be careful with the blocks you use. I'd say in the forest, wood is perfect. And then when you go into other biomes, you make sure that the second block on the pillars, the second block over there, and perhaps the stairs and the walkway are cobble. Just in case you get like a cop exploding or vomiting or something, because they will do damage to the wood. Day 7, you don't really get that many cops in the forest biome though. That's why I want to prove a point with the wood. So basically, you're going to just need 6,000 wood. So you're going to go chop down trees up to day 7, accept rewards. You might even actually accept like cobble rewards or have cobble by day 7 and just already swap out a few blocks over here for cobble. Literally, you don't even need that much. I just have this over here as like a way to show you guys. But you just go and you upgrade these over here, just slight blocks, not everything. This over here is helping hold up the stairs. This over here, the platform where the zombies are going to walk on. These blocks in case the zombies want to destroy them. Just small things like that you can make cobble. But yeah, you're going to need 6,000 wood. Of that 6,000, you're going to use a little bit to make 2 hatches, 1 door and 1 double door. And the rest of the wood's going to go into making 596 wood blocks. So basically, it's going to look something like this. I'm going to show you guys this in stages. I'm not going to build it from scratch. I'll show you stage 1, 2, 3, 4. And yeah, this is just the shapes that you need for that. Of the 596 wooden blocks, you're going to use this feature over here where you hold down the block. Let me just show you guys this. For those of you new to 7 Days to Die, you hold down R, go to shapes, and you choose the shapes over here. So of the 596, you are going to want to make 228 cube shapes, 220 pole shapes, 20 pillar 0.025 middles, 15 ramps, 13 ladders, 55 security gate centered shapes, 24 stairs, 5 stairs filled corner, 24 scaffolding ladder shapes, and 4 catwalk V2 plate only shapes. Now, for those shapes, guys, these are floating in the air. I know some of you guys don't like the cheese, but after this, I'll actually show you what you can do to make it look more legit. And I basically just add a plate or something, and you can put it over here by the door. So you move this right next to the block over there. It's touching that. When the zombies run into it, they're going to fall down anyways. As long as your base is 11 blocks high, they will not aggro when they fall down. And this base doesn't even need to be 11 blocks tall. Because basically, when the zombies are this far away from you and they get pushed off, as long as from there to the floor where they fall is 11 blocks, then it doesn't matter how high your base is. But I just like going 11 blocks, and then the 12th block is over there, and then you know, okay, the zombies won't go for you. So let's start over here. This is going to be the layout that we will be using. So first things first, you will be using these wooden cubes, and you're going to be placing them on the floor. You're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 into the floor. Then you're going to leave 1, 2, 3 spaces, and on the 4th block, you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 again. You repeat this for all 4 of these foundations over here, because that's where you're going to have the pillars going up. And then on the one side, as you're looking at the front of the base, on the left closest corner to you, you're going to go and touch the corners and make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blocks. And then in the middle on these 2 blocks over here, it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times 2. So you want this to look like this when you are done. So there's 3 blocks in between times 2, 3 blocks in between times 2, 3 blocks in between times 2, and then these corners are touching. Those are 8 blocks, and then those are 14 blocks over there, 7 times 2. Next up, we move over to this section over here. We can actually put this away, but it doesn't really matter. We are basically going to start building the stairs by doing that. Whoops. We're going to do this. You're going to go over to where you have the foundation. go one block in and start placing the floor. So it's going to go like that all the way, and it's going to end up looking something like this. You're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 high, and the top will be 3 blocks wide. Remember that. That is actually important as well for the design. So it is going to be a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 high. The top platform will be 3 blocks wide because we're going to be adding stairs going up like so. And then you're going to be using the poles. Oh, I should have used this over here. You're going to be using these poles. Now, these are actually really awesome, guys. When a zombie comes to your base, and it's a single pillar, the moment they destroy this block over here, the pillar falls. But what I like to do is use the corner pillar. Yeah, let's just do it over here. We're going to use the corner pillar. Actually, I'll show you over there. You're going to put it always facing the middle. So you do that, you rotate, you rotate, you rotate. You can actually jump and put hay bales down below so you don't break or sprain your leg. And jump. You're going to put 11 blocks like so on top of each other. And then it's going to look something like this. So all 4 of these pillars over here have 4 blocks each. So when a zombie now comes over here, they don't just have to destroy 1 block. They have to destroy 4 blocks just to make this 1 pillar cave. But because you have these blocks so close to each other, even if they destroy this pillar over here, this place will not cave in. So for the 4 foundations over here, it's going to go 4 times 11, 4 times 11, 4 times 11, 4 times 11, and then over here again, 4 times 11 for this corner block over here. Remember when we showed over here, it's going to be that one over there. It's 411, 411, 411, 411, 411. And then over here, we're going to be using the centered ones. So it's called the wood pillar 0.025 middle. It has to be offset to the middle like this. Because basically what you're going to do is you're going to rotate them to each other. As you can see over here, it's going to be this rotation. You're going to go 10 blocks high, not 11, 10 blocks. And on this side, you're going to touch the side. So now there's 2 blocks that zombies have to destroy. Although remember, since the zombies don't aggro, they will not go for these anyways. The reason we want to make this 10 high is because on the 11th block, we're going to go and put a ramp facing that way. So basically this ramp, a side has to be going towards your base, and a side has to be going to the walkway over here where the stairs are. So for the first one, we just went and put the foundations in. I'll actually also show you guys how wide this is going to be. It's going to be about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So that's about the size of it. It's actually a pretty small design, but it is going to look amazing when it's done. So after you put the stairs in, the 8 by 6, and then the 3 platform, and then these pillars over here, we move over to this one over here. Now, what you're going to be using is you're going to go for these wood stairs filled corner. And on the bottom, next to the stairs, you're going to put this in. So as you guys know over here, overshot it a bit. Over here, we had this shape. So basically, it's going to look like this. You're going to fill these in like so. And then this last shape will be in the staircase itself. I'll show you this over here. See, it's going to be over here on the top. So we're going to be using these filled stairs, and we're going to be using normal stairs going up. You just want to fill in the foundation. So basically, except for the pillars, all the foundation we have over here is covered. You're going to go up all the way. It's still going to be 3 platform over here. And then starting on the side, you are going to start using ramp blocks. What you can do is you can go hold R on face rotation, and then you just make sure it's this shape. You place the first one, you copy the shape and rotation, and you keep repeating this. So the way it's going to work is something similar to this. You're going to place a block. We're going to go a simple rotation for the stairs. Shape rotation. So you're going to do this all the way, but you have to be careful because as you are building, it's going to reach its structural integrity. So I'll show you that now by just quickly doing this. See, it's starting to turn yellow, which means it's bad. And now if I were to place any more blocks, this would cave in. But to solve that, over here on these on this 11th pillar, when you actually build the 11 high, you can already go and put your full blocks on top over here. Because from here, you're going to go and put the stairs. Underneath the stairs, you'll do this. Put more stairs. And then to combine these 2 sides, you do this. So now, even though that bottom has reached its limit, since the top is helping, it's now sharing the weight over here. So after you've put in the stairs, it's going to look something like this, where the stairs go up. Basically, the point of this is the zombies will come, come to the side corner over here, they run up, You go and you put that other block that I was showing you earlier, this one, in the corner over here. So when the zombies turn, they have something to turn into. And on the very top of here, you have the 2x2, the 4 blocks. What you also want to go and do, I have a few blocks now shaded over here. You're going to use one ramp block, and you're going to put it sideways like this. So you want to make sure the zombies turn into it. And you're going to use another full block just to even it out like this. Then you'll go and put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 blocks from there to here. And you're going to use the other ramp block that you had to go over here. Remember, you put over there on the very first time you built this side. You went 10 high with these two shapes and you placed one ramp frame. Now, on top of that, you're going to be placing another one. So it's going to look like this. I always like making the floor, the walkway over here 2 blocks thick. The reason for that being is, especially late game, when the zombies break the top block, they don't just go and they start aggroing. They actually run, they fall in, they jump out, and they keep running again. That's why it has to be 2 blocks. If it's just one block and a block breaks, now there's no path to you, so they're going to just destroy everything. So basically, you're going to go 11 blocks wide like this. It's going to be too thick, and then I always like doing this. Now, you can tweak this if you don't like this look over here. This was just an example. So you can basically take this 2 more blocks down, and then take this a block in each, and then it's going to look way neater as well. These blocks are just helping carry everything. So this pillar and this pillar, even though it doesn't look like it's attached, it is attached. These two are now helping carry this, and these are helping support the walkway itself. On this side over here, it's going to be 10 long, times 2, that's 20, plus the 3 over there and the 3 over there, it's 26 security gate middles over here. And then obviously you're going to go full in the floor over here. The floor over here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wide by 7 wide. So it's 7 times 7 is 49. And at the back, you always want to make sure you put the ladder in so you don't just go and break your leg. So it always has to be 2 blocks off the ground so a zombie can't reach the ladder. And it's going to go 10 ladders on the outside like this. Make sure it's on the inside of the pillar because you're going to put a wall over there. So you're going to jump up the ladder. You'll be able to get to the top. You'll be able to work on your base a bit. And this is the third step over here. So first step was adding the foundation. The second step was adding the pillars and the bottom stairs. And the third step is adding the actual staircase, the full shapes over there, the corners, and then the security gates over here along with the floor. Once you have something that resembles this, you move on to the next section over here. Guys, just ignore the torches. I just want to do this for Horde night so you can actually see a little bit better over here. But once you have this, basically the zombie's going to path up. Now you use the last blocks over here. You're going to be using your catwalk V2. This can be found under catwalks. It's going to be in the top, catwalks. It's going to be in the second top row, more or less over here. It says catwalk V2 wedge plate only. You select that. You go and you say advanced rotation. And you rotate it like this. Now, the reason we have it rotated like this is the zombies are going to pass you to the left. So when they're walking, they need to be pushed off to the left. If you have it the other way around, yeah, like this, the zombies are going to fight the push and they might just jump over more. Now, they do sometimes actually jump over and jump over. That's why I added like 4 of them. You can even over here go and if you wanted to place a ramp, but we're going to leave that out for now. You do simple rotation like so. Closest to you with the block, the white side of the block showing at the back. Because when a zombie jumps over here, they jump all the way to the bottom. But these catwalk V2s are over here already more than enough. So you add in your 4 V2 blocks. You're going to start on the security gate. 1, 2, third one. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3, fourth one. Same over here. You go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, fourth one. So from the edge, it's starting as on a third block, fourth block, third block, fourth block. And over here, you're just going to go and put in your hatches. Now, as you can see, we have 64 blocks. The 64 blocks covers the whole wall over here. It's going to leave a gap over here for the door to make it like this. You don't have to do this. You can go and take you don't have to have the door. You can just put 4 full blocks in there. I like having the door here because you can throw pipe bombs and molotovs from over here. And you can shoot if you wanted to, or you can just close it and just ignore them. So you're going to have a full door on this side so you can look at the stairs, or a double door. You're going to have a hatch over here just in case the zombies do make it over and you have to melee them. And then you're going to have a door at the back over here leading to your ladder. And to the roof over here, this room is 3 blocks high. So the ladder over here is going to be 1, 2, 3 blocks with a hatch on the top. And then for those of you wondering, these over here are scaffolding ladders. It's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 5 is 25. Minus the one for that is 24. So you just go and you go into advanced. Wait, no, wait. Copy wrong shape. You have to go into advanced. Let's just start off with simple. So this is the shape you get. You go into advanced and you make sure you turn it upside down. Now these blocks are great because you can reach through them. The only problem with them is you can hit them as well. So if you're going to be using explosives, don't use this block. Use bars. The only problem with bars, the shape that I actually showed you guys that I wanted to place over that corner, is the fact that zombies can vomit through it, like birds and stuff. They can vomit through bars. With this one over here, you can shoot like so through, but the moment you start shooting over here, you hit the wood. So just be careful of that. The nice thing of like this is if a vulture drops, you can skin the vulture. You can shoot through this easily. You can reach body bags and stuff. So that's why I actually prefer using the scaffolding, but be very, very careful because if you're using arrows or say explosive arrows and it just jerks off a bit, that sounds so bad, I apologize. And it just jerks to the one side or the recoil's so bad, you might accidentally shoot again and explode yourself. And depending on your settings, if you have your settings set to kill everyone, it will explode in your face. So you have to be insanely careful. Okay, so a recap. We have our foundation over here. It's 4 blocks, 4 blocks, 4 blocks, 4 blocks with 3 blocks in between. Where these touch, you put a foundation in of 2 by 4s for 8 blocks. And 2 by 7 for 14 blocks. Over here, actually, I don't think I covered this. This is 8 blocks away. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So from 7, you're going to go and put 4 blocks in. But this is the outside. You can see it's the outside block. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th one, 8th one, and then 2 on this side. That is the foundation over here. I should probably mention that earlier as well. On the outside over here, you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. You're going to put 2 blocks like so. I can't believe I missed that in the beginning. But yeah, that covers the foundation. Then for the next step, you're going to start adding in jumps for the zombies to up to there. Remember, we added this together just now. So it's going to, the final product's going to look something like this, except it's not going to have a staircase over here. Next step, you're going to actually add the stairs and the platforms on top. And it's going to look something like this. Remember to also put the ladder over here. There's going to be 10 ladders and it's going to be 2 blocks off the ground since this is 12 high. The pillars are 11 blocks high and the floor is a 12 block. And then over here, all you're going to do is add in the catwalk V2s. You're going to put a room around you. And you're going to put doors in the walls and stuff like so as well. After the Horde, I will show you guys an adaptation. If you don't want to build like this pillar or something from scratch, you want to take over a POI. Say, for example, that one's a great, I think that's why I actually built it. The fire station or the police station. You have to get a nice, strong, like concrete pillar. You don't want to have wood that you have to upgrade all the way from scratch. You don't like pillars, you like full blocks, but it's too many resources. You can actually go and do from there down and add it to the side of a building. I'll show you guys that after Horde night. But you guys, now let's quickly do a little bit of a test for Horde night. Very few zombies show up, so what I'll do is I'll start the Horde nights like 3-4 times in a row to have more zombies spawn. Okay, so we're going to go to our save. As you can see over here, it is warrior difficulty. 60-minute day, so it's just a 15-minute Horde. We're going to go 64 blood moon spawn, nightmare speed, and remember what I said, it's on warrior already. So, and for those who don't know, V1, the zombie HPs have been boosted like crazy as well. So 64 is kind of nuts. Although on day 7, you won't get 64 exactly, depending on the biome. So warrior, 64 blood moon spawn, nightmare speed, and our explosives and stuff can kill us. Guys, I actually do stream a lot and release videos on the daily, so please go check out those as well. Perhaps go support even the Alpha 21 content. I did like a Hell on Earth Darkest Fall series and stuff. And I even incorporated this defense into that defense and it worked. This defense on its own won't work with Darkest Falls because as you guys know, just because something works in vanilla, it doesn't mean it's going to work in Darkest Falls. But if something works in Darkest Falls, you know it's going to work in vanilla. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to just make sure the weather fog is still off. we're going to go and say, we have to make sure that the zombie AI is on. We're going to go and go into console, say set time, day 7, 21, 59. And then we're going to go as well and hit the P key. I'm going to show you guys this. You just close that. So basically, we can go F7 as well. You go P, the key to the right of it, and then F5. And you can go outside like this. Okay, that's not good. The zombies are getting stuck back there, so let's just help them out. I'm going to go CM, dev gun. Well, I just want to make sure they can actually get through over here. Okay. So you see, this is why I actually added lights over here, so we can actually see the zombies better, because in this view, everything is very dark. But what basically happens is they run up the stairs, they turn, they go by that block, and they fall down. They don't aggro, they start running again, they run up, they run in that corner, they run up, they fall down. Sometimes they're clever enough, especially if they're bundled, to start jumping, but that's also why I added so many shapes, so they can just keep falling down and down and down. Now, as you can see, it's very few zombies. Let's just get a few more over here. So we're going to go set time, 7, 21, 59. Now more zombies are going to come in. At least earlier when I did this, it did. Yep, more zombies coming in. I want to show you guys that even early game, even if you get a ton of zombies, this defense works. And remember, this whole thing is wood. You can go reinforce it with cobble. Oh yeah, sometimes they do that. I don't know why. They hate stairs and they hate ladders. Sometimes when they're standing on a staircase, they'll just randomly stand still and break the staircase. So just keep an eye out for that. Other than that, as you can see, the zombies are pathing perfectly. I think I can actually add one more. So we're going to go set time, day 7, 21, 59. Okay, I'll just let this play ahead, like I'll run in a loop. I'm just going to stand right here. Make sure it's a nice big screen for you guys. We're just going to stand still like this. If we see a zombie just smacking the stairs for no reason at all. Look at that. He just completely lost interest in us. Although I think it might be too many for day 7 for the Horde Knights, so some of them don't register as Horde zombies. And there you go. So I'm just going to leave it in this view. If I see some zombies smacking the wood, which they shouldn't, I'll go and just fix that. But yeah, you can put turrets on the roof. You can put electric fence posts even to make it more OP. But as you can see, they're falling on each other's heads over here. And then they're just running back up. This is perfect. That's why I actually like using this door over here. You can just open the door, throw a few Molotovs out there. You can throw a Molotov or two from the front over here. Just make sure if you throw it from over here, you go outside. Because if you open that door, you can actually throw it in the doorway and set yourself light. Step outside, throw a Molotov down at them or pipe bomb, step back in. Okay, I think let's just quickly give ourselves a pistol because I want to draw their attention. Some of them have completely given up getting to me, so we're going to hit P key. We're going to hit F5 again. P, that one. F5. So I just want to get their attention that they can actually start running to us again. So if I see it dies down, I'll just fire a shot randomly and make sure that they can hear us. I've actually noticed if the zombies bundle up too much, they do that. They stand still and they smack a few things. But then they keep going again. Especially by the stairs themselves. You can actually make the stairs wider as well. Remember, if you want to add it to a few more, don't add it to that side over there. Or it doesn't really matter. If you go too wider, because the wider the stairs, the more zombies can make it up there. If you go too more wide, just make sure to add 2 more blocks to the length of this as well. So it doesn't mismatch on that side over there. Once again, the zombies have forgotten all about us. We just do this. What time is it now, by the way? It's not even midnight yet. And that's usually when the tougher zombies come out. But since we haven't killed these yet, Although, remember, we have like 3 Horde nights worth of zombies over here. So day 7, you don't get as many, depending on where you are. I know that in my streamer weekend, I actually faced them in the desert. And even though we were in the desert, we actually got like, by day 14, cops and stuff as well. Our day 7 actually was like insane. It was basically this amount of zombies from the start, without me having to restart the Horde over and over and over again. As you guys can see, they're pathing perfectly. They run up, they fall down. Earlier, one of the Arlenes made it over, but then this one over here pushed it down. And they are actually completely giving up as well. Look at that. Let's just do that again. Make sure they hear us. Some of these blocks have taken slight damage, but like I said, the zombies sometimes just lose track of you, or for some reason just stand still, and then they do dumb things. Like for example, earlier there was a dude standing there, there was a nurse standing over there, hitting the side of the block. See, they're supposed to like just like she did just now, run around the side like that. But sometimes if there's too many of them and they do that, they get stuck on the side and they start going for the side over there. Run up, fall down, perfect loop. And the nice thing is, if you see a massive amount of zombies going up, wait for them to almost fall. And as there's a few of them on the ground, throw a Molotov there. Because all of these falling will then fall in that fire, setting themselves alight. See, that dude over there for some reason just went for the stairs, and I don't know why he does that. It might actually, you know what, just do this. Let's go over to this side. It might be that I'm a little, like he is a little bit aggroing. Because I'm a little bit too close to the stairs over there. Remember, there has to be 11 blocks from you to where the zombies are. 11 blocks. So it might just be that they're slightly aggroing over there because I'm too close. I think you can technically call this the infinite loop. Because they're in an infinite loop at the moment. Sometimes they do slightly break the loop, but all you have to do is make sure to hit them in that moment. As you can see, it's basically mostly AFK. And I say mostly because, 1, there could be vultures. And 2, if a zombie stands still and starts hitting a block, just shoot him once. You basically want to snap them out of it because it's almost like they're going into like deep thought and they're just doing whatever their body says needs to do. As you can see at the bottom of here, there's no zombies going for the pillars whatsoever. When they do go for blocks, it's just for some reason they stand still on the stairs and smack the stairs. But that's an AI pathing issue more than anything else. I'm actually surprised so far it's been going well over here. Sometimes, just like on the stairs, they stand over here and they just smack this block. They do like 5-6 shots and then they fall down with their friends. It's like they lose interest and then just start smacking whatever just because they're bored. And then as soon as they realize, oh, there's still a dude there, shoot, let's go for him. You don't even have to shoot them sometimes. They just click, oh, it's still Horde night. See, she jumped over and falls down again. What you can actually do, guys, is go put a wooden shape over here and put in simple rotation another one that looks like this, and put plates on the side. So that way, when a zombie comes over here, there's going to be a block in between the 2 wedges. So zombies feel, oh, there's still a path. But they won't be able to jump up and over. And where they do jump, sometimes they just push themselves down. But as you can see, as long as you have multiple of these, this is all you need. You can even go and put 2 of these right next to each other. Like that one right behind that one. So if that one gets destroyed, this one's still there. Yep, there you go. Almost none of them have made it to that side over there. They're all just falling down by these 2 over here. If you really want to play it safe, make sure this block, and obviously the pillars are cobble. And it only has to be like the 2nd block high, because when a zombie, you can see head height, he's going to hit the 2nd block over here. I think another reason sometimes the zombies aggro, even though you're not doing damage to them, when they fall down into a bundle like that, you might actually want to put some spikes or something just to kill them. When they fall into a bundle like that, they stand up and they just smack each other. And because they smack, it's like the zombies can actually set off demos, because if they hit the demo in the chest and it hits the button, they set them off. So same over here, they're falling on top of each other, taking damage from that, and like, hey, don't damage me, I'll damage you. They're smacking each other. So they're basically winding up aggro. That's why sometimes they go over there and just stand randomly in places in aggro. See, the stairs are slightly narrow over here. But I even went 2 wide, where I usually just go 1 wide for day 7. I just go 1 block wide, and it still works just as well. Remember guys, since we are not killing any zombies right now, they're relatively weak. There's no like cops or stronger ones that are going to show up. But just know this defense does also push down cops, demos, bikers, feral whites. It knocks all the zombies down because the pathing is the same. Another benefit from perhaps making a base that's slightly lower than this is they won't... Oh wow, they just all stood still. Am I out of ammo for my gun? Let's just give a little bit more 9 more. I'm just firing a shot to draw their attention. So do this, do this. But yeah, like I said, this 11 block high, the zombies take a little bit of fall damage. So with enough loops, a cop might get annoyed if it's if it isn't like irradiated. A normal cop will take damage, and then perhaps explode. But by the time you get cops, then you at least the staircase and the walkway will be cobble, and perhaps like the bottom 3 blocks of the pillars. This thing can go all the way until end game. Just be careful, guys. In version 1, there is no such thing as an anti-demo base. There's an AFK base, but even with those, like I said, the zombies can and will sometimes smack the demo in the chest, setting off the button. So it doesn't matter how great your base is, they'll still go and set off an explosion, and then if your base isn't at least like concrete, the demo just wrecks the place. In version 1, the demos are there. Remember, they actually added demos to the game to break bases, because bases were getting way too OP. So instead of making the zombies too smart, they're just like, okay, let's just add something that's gonna... It's like a saboteur zombie. It's gonna go to your base, break your base, and then you have to just fix that. And at this stage, demos were actually really easy because you could just take them out with like blade traps and stuff. But now with the button switch and then being a little bit more HP and stuff, it's insanely difficult. In the past, if you shot a demo in the chest, you can just quickly kill it before it explodes. Now it has so much HP, you can't kill it before it explodes. It explodes before then. But yeah, this can go all the way to the end game. If you put a concrete floor, say perhaps too thick for explosions, too thick concrete floor, and then just make your base, the pathway and stuff steel, this thing can go all the way until end game, late game. Actually, since it's almost morning, I can actually quickly do this. I can show you guys what I was talking about with, you can actually tweak this defense. If you don't want the blocks over there, you want to have a little bit more in your face. So you can actually either melee with a spear, you can with a knife, but you have to be careful because sometimes they'll reach through the blocks. But all you have to do is you go and do this. Copy shape rotation. You put it over here, right in front of the door. And over here you go for a simple rotation. And you do this. This one over here with a gap in between is what I meant earlier by doing that over here. You can literally, just by adding a plate on the side over there, a plate in the middle and a plate on top, go and add that to the plate, and then it's like a 2 high. They can't get past that. At the moment, every now and then, as you saw, some of the zombies make it over, but then they push down. To make sure they don't make it over at all over there, you can just do this. But I actually like, you can technically do this. See, sometimes they just go for that block for no reason. But yeah, just put a block in. There's no block over here at the moment, but you can go and put a block. It does work. TBF Gaming is another dude that I follow with like Raveners and stuff. He actually, for his defense, he copied this defense, but then he did like blocks touching is either like this. And the zombies still path even with that. I like leaving a block in between over here. So doing that. And then you just have to be careful because of all of the screamers and stuff. Well, not screamers, like jumpers and stuff. You have to go and put full blocks. Let me just quickly do this. You basically want to make sure you do this. And then perhaps put a ramp block over here to make sure the zombies don't go and jump over or jump on top. Spiders, for example, love going on top of this block and hiding where you can't see them. Come on, keep pausing. Oh, it's morning. That's cool. So let's just quickly show you guys the damage over here. On the side, a little bit of damage to the wood over here. On this side over here, the same because there was a nurse on this side. On the stairs, not on this side, but over here, there was a zombie standing and hitting the block. See, they stand still for some reason and just smack this block. But that's why by day 7, if you do quests, you can eat or just go a little bit mining. By day 7, you can at least have 50 cobble blocks. So if you make this platform cobble, and you can see that zombie was standing over there. And there was one zombie standing over here. Make that platform cobble, perhaps the stairs cobble, this over here, the walkway. Usually the walkway is the one thing you really need to have as powerful as possible. But you can see they barely did any damage, and this was just wood on warrior difficulty. This base survived in survivalist on the collabs. Okay, so now you don't want pillars. You want a full block all the way down, or you want to attach the walkway to a base. That is no problemo. Let's go over here. All you do, let me just first show you guys that foundation again. You see how over here, and this foundation with the pillar, it's touching the foundation over there, and then that corner staircase is touching that. Pretend this over here is the building's wall. You can go a little bit away because it's not touching the building itself, but that's okay. If this full block corner is touching, it's fine. So that's basically what I did over here. No, yeah. I just didn't add the corner blocks yet. So, do we have the corner blocks on us? No. We just quickly add those in ourselves. Boom. Oh, no, come on. You have to go for simple rotation. And then over here, there's just a little bit of debris that you have to destroy. Like so. Boom. The zombies will run up just on like our other side. Over here, we'll do that. They turn. This is just to help them turn the corner. So you go over here, and they fall down. This does not have to be 11 blocks high. Remember, since this building is nice and wide as well, this can be 8 blocks. This can be in the window over there. Just make sure where the walkway touches or where you're standing is at least 11 blocks high from any point where the zombies can be. So from here to there, they just need to be 11 block distance between you and the zombies. But this goes all the way to the roof. I didn't clear this place yet. This goes all the way to the roof over here, so you have to face them on the roof, and you can just add yourself a room. Or like I said, just go and add this walkway to this window over here. It's just going to have to go one wider to be able to accommodate the window. But then you have a room where you're safe from the vultures. It's a solid block, and they will still pass properly. But once again, like I said, just make sure that where you're standing and facing the zombies, perhaps make like a platform over here where you can throw molotovs and stuff at them. Because then at least these rooms are still connected. The zombies still feel that they have to pass this way to get to you. And that's all you need to do. And the moment you go to different biomes, all you have to do, that's why I actually have the cobble on me. Let's go by this one. The second block. For day 7, this is. Not for day 14. By day 14, you don't just want this block, you want these blocks as well. And then the floor. So the floor and 3 blocks high to be cobble. But for day 7, as long as you do this, like so, and these pillars over here too high as well. It just needs to be cobble, that's it. By day 14, most of this will be cobble, and then you can start adding concrete shapes over here. Day 21, the whole thing needs to be technically concrete. So even over here, it's going to be the second block up. Like so. Remember, this is not for day 7. If you go to the snow and the desert, this is for day 7. But just in the forest, all you need is wood. You do not need cobble. So it's going to be all the way around over here. This was just to prove that this place is actually just made wood. It's not painted or anything. Everything is wood. That's why this is damaged over here. And then later, you want to go and you want to upgrade the whole staircase all the way to there. And especially this block. Because that block over there and that block over there are touching each other. So the more reinforced the stairs are, the better. Because you don't want the block getting destroyed by like a cop explosion or something. But for day 7 itself, just that 2 blocks higher around the staircase over here. Because sometimes zombies stand on the side and smack that. Perhaps the stairs if you have enough resources. But definitely these shapes over here. If you make them cobble, now it has way more HP. So it goes from 500 to 1.5. And if you upgrade to concrete, it's 5,000. So obviously, it depends on your playstyle, guys. I actually prefer doing a lot of quests. Near the end, closer to Horde night, I start taking molotovs. But if I see cobble at the trader, I take it. I don't really like going to break down trees and stuff. So I usually build, by day 7, I have a cobble base. Like a full, this thing, cobble base. Although it is just like one staircase wide. But you guys, that is my base design. I am intending to do way more like this in the future. Let me know what you guys think down below. I usually just show you guys the base, show the Horde base. I don't show steps like this. And it's been a while. I do on streams and sometimes in my video series show like how I'm placing the blocks, everything. So go, make sure you are subscribed, like this video. It really does help. Yeah, most of my series, I show how I build it. Like I start the pillar, I might cut away how I get to the top. But just basically me jumping. That boring part I cut out. But I show you how I place it, where I place it, the reasoning behind it. And especially my streams as well. Come join me during when I'm live. And yeah, just let's talk. So we did the foundation, the next step, final base. And we even tested 3 Horde Knights worth of zombies, got their attention by shooting the gun every now and then, just to make sure they come for us again. And with 3 Horde Knights worth of zombies, that's the slight damage that we got from the base. Okay, that was bad. My CPU just overheated so badly that my whole PC just crashed. So let me just finish this up. So if you guys liked this episode, please like, share with your friends, comments, tips, and feedback. What do you guys think about this design over here? I know some of you guys don't like the floating blocks, but like I said, you can do something like this over here, or even put like poles at the back to keep them up, so they don't technically look like they're floating. Just make sure if you do this, the zombies are more than 11 blocks, say 14, 15 blocks away from you. As you saw over here, when the zombies fell, they stacked on each other's heads. So the top zombie, so like when they're standing on each other, needs to be at least 11 blocks away from you, then they don't aggro. But yeah, leave your comments down below, and if you guys are new to this channel, please remember to hit the subscribe button for more of this content. See you guys next time for some more 7 Days to Die. Members and patrons get shoutouts in all of my videos, get access to a private members-only Discord channel, and as a thank you for supporting the channel, get access to my 7 Days to Die server. If interested, check out the links in the description down below.